I'm going to try this again. Hi, everyone. Okay, welcome. I'm here to give some important key info as we kick off our new clinical solutions regimen. Okay, so first off, I just have to say I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited that you're doing it along with me and trying this out. It is going to totally change our skin, as I've been seeing all of the directors that have had this for months now and seeing the change in their skin. It's just got me so excited. I know, obviously, if you're here and watching this, you decided to also take that investment in your skin as well. So I'm super excited. Now let's get into it. So a couple of key things before we start. Okay, I just have to say it again, right? And I know I've probably mentioned this in our previous conversations, but this product is no joke. It is next level. And so it was designed in a particular process to follow instructions and to do it as instructed because of the potency, because of how, really amplifying it is for our skincare. Okay, so this is, and here it is, the Clinical Solution Set. Okay, zero point 0.5 retinol. So we are going to be, putting pure retinol on our skin. And it's something, this is our first product set moving us into the dermocosmetic realm. So that's really the marriage of cosmetics that we're known for now in skincare and dermatology or like skincare health, right? So this is a product that you typically find at a dermatologist or at a med spa. Okay, this is new. This is just taking us in a whole other realm, and I'm super, super excited for it. But with that said, we have to make sure we're doing it diligently. Okay, so first, I want to make sure that everyone, if you are getting it as part of the launch right now, if you're watching the replay later on, this might not necessarily apply, but you want to make sure you're a part of the Clinical Solutions VIP launch group. So that is where all of us, are joining and sharing our experiences as we go through this process together, right? So consultants, customers, all of us are doing this together for the first time. So we're sharing information on the process, before and after pictures, questions. I mean, just everything, right? Because it is an 8-week process. So we're in this together. You know what I mean? So make sure you join that. If you haven't already, I'll put a link to it in the comments of this video. But make sure you are a part of that. Next, you definitely want to make sure that you have your before picture, okay, because we want to see your amazing results. So make sure you get your picture in good lighting. Daytime is best, but if you can't, just get under some good lighting. And what's even, I think, a stronger statement or like proof for you would be getting a picture with our Skin Analyzer app. So if you've never used our Skin Analyzer app, it's amazing. Okay, so first you would just go to the App Store, download Mary Kay Skin Analyzer. It looks like this right here in the middle. Okay, little face and a magnifying glass. Click on that. Okay, now I'd already done it, but let's do start over. Okay, so I think it'll say start something or other, right? Go ahead and say, let's begin. You choose your skin type, whatever it may be, and then say, let's get started. Okay, so obviously this is the view. You can take a selfie. So turn it around and then just get some good lighting, line up your face, and go ahead and do it. So I'm going to do it right here. And it'll make you, there we go. Of course, I was going to say, of course, it takes forever when I'm on camera, when I'm on live here. Okay, so it's calculating my results. And then it spits out its analysis of your skin, what it thinks about your wrinkles and your uneven skin tone or texture and all that good stuff. So save these results. What I literally did, if you can see mine here, I took a screenshot of this, right? And you can click on each one and it'll point out everything here. Look, there it's telling me where my uneven skin tone is. So I took screenshots of all of that and saved those because I want to see the difference that the Analyzer app gets from me once I've been using this for 1 week, 2 weeks, yada, 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 right? So get your before pictures because that's where you're going to see the result and it's going to be so exciting and to look back and see the changes, right? So make sure you're doing that. Next, before we get started with the product itself, you actually want to make sure that you cleanse your skin and wait 5 to 10 minutes before we apply this retinol, okay? And the reason for that is now I've already cleansed, so make sure you're doing that maybe as you're listening to me or just definitely before you put it on. But you want to cleanse. Now, hopefully you're using a Mary Kay cleanser. Obviously, all of our tests were based on women using a Mary Kay regimen, but if not, it's okay. It's okay, right? But make sure you're cleansing. Make sure you're using a good cleanser and you're cleansing your skin beforehand, but you're waiting 5 to 10 minutes. And we wait because we want to give our skin's natural oils time to come back to the surface before we apply the retinol. You know, this is an 8-week process, and that's because we need to give our skin time to adjust to the pure retinol in this product, okay? That's why we call it the retinization process. It's something that was given that name actually from our Mary Kay scientist who worked with a team of dermatologists to develop this product. But with that said, to prevent adverse effects, so or bad reactions, right? We do it gradually, but also for our skin's health, we let our oils come to the surface to, again, just help prevent any like discomfort, basically, when we apply the retinol. So wait 5 to 10 minutes. And because this is a serum, you know, normally in our skincare routine, we cleanse, serum, and then our night cream, eye cream, all that stuff. However, when we're using our retinol, we do want to do our eye cream first because we want to make sure we avoid our eye area when we have the retinol on our hands or when we're applying it, and just to be safe, to make sure we're not getting any of that product around our eyes, we want to put on our eye cream first. So I actually normally use the Repair that was sitting right there, but I grabbed the 3D. That's fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily have to wait 5 to 10 minutes after applying my eye cream because I'm not going to be applying the retinol there anyway. But you definitely, for your cleanser, make sure. Now, I've cleansed probably at least 15 minutes ago. So I am good to go. Okay, but if not, pause and then come back. Okay, but now let's move on. Okay, so we're moving on to the product itself. Oh my gosh, this is literally the first time I'm using this. No joke, as I'm talking to myself on camera right now. I'm talking to all you lovely ladies. So I haven't even pulled it out yet. Isn't that crazy? I've had it open sitting on my kitchen for the last day and a half. Okay. So I got the retinol. Now I have my facial milk. Ooh, that probably sounded great on camera. Okay, so here it is. The retinol is 0.5, calming facial milk, and right there. This is going to be one of our best friends over the next 8 weeks. So for the first 2 weeks, we actually dilute our retinol with the facial milk. Okay, so if you refer to in your box that you got, okay, first off, you got this whole flyer and pamphlet. You'll notice there's a tracker for when you are applying your product. Make sure you're checking it off because we need to track and make sure we're doing it on certain days. And then in this little paper, it actually has the instructions per week. So you'll notice here, weeks 1 and 2, it says 1 time per week, diluted with the Calm and Restore facial milk, right? Okay, you want to make sure you're doing this in the evening because it is a retinol product, okay? And retinol can cause some sun sensitivity, so during the day, you should always be using an SPF, definitely. But when we're applying it to our skin, we definitely just want to make sure it's at nighttime, right? So we're not going outside or anything. Okay, so here we go. You only need a pea-sized amount, okay? That's it. Applying more is not going to make you get results faster. It's just going to increase the possibility of irritation, okay? And irritation, and you'll hear this in the group and all that, it's common, okay? It's expected. over this next 8 weeks, or at least the first couple weeks. And of course, it's different for everyone, right? But it's okay if you experience that. It's normal. It's our skin going through the process, right? But at the end of the tunnel, it's going to be, just think, we're getting rid of all of the junk so that the fresh, beautiful, young, new skin can emerge, okay? Anyway, so I have my retinol right here, one pump. Okay, that's it, literally one pump. Now, to be honest, I'm like, oh, I want to put more, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. That was literally one pump. Okay. And then one pump of the facial milk, and you mix them together, right? This is the first time, so, whoop, okay, that was one pump. It's kind of going down my skin, so I'm going to mix it together. Okay. And then just dot it around and apply it. Now I'm looking in the mirror here because when I look at my computer, it's a little bit different. I can't see it quite as well. So go ahead and apply it in an upward and outward motion, just like when you're cleansing. Avoid your eye area, okay? Avoid your eye area. So you want to do your forehead, your cheeks, your nose, your chin, okay? And now that was enough for my skin. That was enough for my whole face, okay? And again, I know it seems like not a lot, right? They're like, what? Got this whole bottle and I'm doing one pump for 2 weeks. But guys, our scientists take this seriously. They research this stuff for years and test this. Trust them, okay? I think we've all here, trust the scientists, right? Trust the Mary Kay scientists and the dermatologists, okay? Now, if you feel any discomfort, like I said, it's completely normal. It's completely normal. But if you do, what you can do is use the calming facial milk. Okay, so this is going to be your best friend over the next couple of weeks as we go through the process, because you can use it as much as you want. The retinol we're doing once, we're doing gradually, and that's what we need to be careful with. But the facial milk you can use as much as you want. You can use it over top of makeup. So let's say, you're going out and about one day, and then just for whatever reason, you start to feel some discomfort or some dryness or tingling or whatever, and you've already gotten ready for the day, that's okay. You can use this as much as you want. Okay, so, and to be honest, for customers like down the line, it won't even be limited to those with clinical solutions. And I'm actually just going to put a little bit extra on because I can tend to get a little red. So I'm just going to be a little proactive there. Okay. And that's it, guys. Make sure you wash your hands very thoroughly before you go about your business. Make sure you join the Facebook group. Do your before picture. I'm going to be checking in with you a lot because this is a totally different process and regimen, and I want to make sure that you have everything that you need, you're fully supported. And like I said, if you're experiencing anything that's unusual or that you're like, what's going on, that's what we're here for, okay? But I promise you, you are going to love the results. I'm so excited. I just did my first one. I was talking, I didn't even appreciate it. I'm gonna go stare at myself for a minute. And we will check back in soon. I will see you in the Facebook group. Have a great night.